Oh, you.
What?
Do you not see the advert boards? I spelled my name wrong, but it's close. I see it. I see it.
Brilliant. I totally did not see that. You hate me, don't you?
So embarrassing now. Wow. Motherfucker.
Who was responsible for that? I had no idea they were going to do that. Outrageous.
Oh dear.
What a way to start.
Say. Well, I was cold, but now I'm nice and hot, so we're fine.
The Poland shooters are hot. That's a good game tonight.
That's unreal, really.
What's that? That's
unreal for France.
115 with mental.
And they were rotating.
Yeah, if they'd gone super serious.
Terrifying.
Right, starting fives are in. Kulig starts. It's not that surprising. I think he started the last game. Kosharik still preferred to Slaughter. Same old starting five for both. No changes. So Markkanen bench. Oh, I never did get one on my phone. That's all right.
You didn't, did you?
You didn't take one. Apparently it is another sellout crowd. The reason it was smaller yesterday was to do with people not taking up their boxes.
Strange.
So it apparently just depends on who rocks up in the boxes as to whether it's a sellout. Same number of seats were taken in the arena.
Right. Strange.
Well, I think it's because he said the boxes were bought up as the arena was being built, so it might be ice hockey fans.
But you think they'd have tried to sell the tickets
exactly,
on, so
yeah,
make a bit of money.
Yeah, that is weird, isn't it? A few gaps over there.
Yeah.
Sure they get plugged.
Right, enjoy.
Yeah, you too. Come on. Another absolute thriller from Group A. Good evening, folks. Welcome along to the Helsinki Arena for tonight's EuroBasket group phase action featuring hosts Finland. Tonight it's the turn of Poland to face up to the Susajengi, and buoyed on by another sellout crowd here, Finland will be looking to bounce back from defeat to Slovenia last night to help them on their way to Istanbul for the final phase. The Polish Eagles beat Iceland yesterday to kickstart their campaign into action, but they know they need at least one more win in order to book their tickets to Turkey as well. Here's a look at the results earlier today in the group. France beating Iceland comfortably, putting 115 points past them, and Slovenia just about edging out Greece. So this is how the standings look in Group A. Slovenia with a perfect record, top the table. France in second, followed by Greece, and the winner here will go into third place and join France on 5 points. It's two teams with an identical record. So far, one win, one defeat. Only 4 of those 6 will go through to the final phase. Well, it's Finland against Poland, and I'm delighted to say I have Mark Mills alongside me to absorb all of the action. Mark, Finland will be desperate to return to winning ways in front of their home crowd tonight.
Oh, they will, that's for sure. Finland almost came away with the win last night, and it would have been a huge win against the French. Today's game will be a true test of their character. Are they able to raise themselves after that disappointment of yesterday's results? And to be honest, they'll have to turn over an ever-improving Polish side. Poland also sit on a one-win, one-loss record. Before the tournament, they had many had these two teams down to be the two fighting out for that final qualification spot, and this could still be the case. So a win tonight is really critical for both these teams.
Well, Poland are looking to play the role of party poopers tonight. What do you think their chances are of making it back-to-back wins?
Poland are a tough side, and they look to punish teams when they make mistakes and capitalise on the smallest weakness within their opponents. They know it's a must-win game for themselves if they're hoping to make it to Istanbul in the knockout stages. This is going to add pressure to their plight, and it'd be interesting to see which players in the Polish roster step up and perform well under that pressure.
Well, some Polish fans in this evening, but they are certainly outnumbered. Well, Finland have shown just how talented a side they are so far, beating France in overtime and then running Slovenia very, very close. But it's likely to be a different assignment for the Finns tonight against a very physical Polish team.
It certainly will be a different game than they've had previously. The Finnish side have impressed me in their opening two games. Their ambition to make it further in EuroBasket could be fulfilled. They want to go past the round of 16. Their unselfish nature, strong team ethic seems to be growing every game. And if they continue that, that will help them on their way. Poland will provide them with a very different challenge though. And I'll be interested to see how they look to adapt their game to take on the Polish side.
Well, it's another absolutely raucous atmosphere inside the Helsinki Arena as Lauri Markkanen is introduced to the faithful supporters of Finland. And we're all set for another game here at EuroBasket 2017. Before the action can get underway, it is time for the national anthems of Finland, but first, Poland.
And now national anthem of Finland, seuraavana maamme laulu.
Well, if there's one thing we've learned from the previous two game nights here in Helsinki, it's that Finland love a game that goes to the wire. And who knows, this could be just the same as the games against France and Slovenia. Here are our officials tonight. Alexander Glisic from Serbia, Petar Obradovic from Bosnia-Herzegovina, and Alexei Davidov from Russia.
The FIBA officiating team for this game is Alexander Glisic from Serbia,
Physical Polish team, summed up by Przemek Karnowski. A big Mamba, as he's known.
From Russia.
Well, it's a rematch from 2 years ago, this one, when Poland and Slovenia met in the group phase, and Poland got the better of their opponents that night. AJ Slaughter played a big part in that game, Mark. Do you see him having a big impact on the game again?
It'll be interesting to see. We'll have a look at the starting five shortly, but Slaughter has impressed. 12 points per game, 4 assists per game. The biggest issue with him, though, he's turned the ball over 3.5 times a game as well. If he could reduce those turnovers, I'm pretty sure he'd be staking a claim to the starting point guard spot.
Well, he's not starting at point guard today. It's Łukasz Koszarek who gets the nod. They're playing alongside Panitka in the front court. Paczynski, Sel and Kulik accompanying them in the starting five.
It's going to be a tough task for the Finns tonight. It's been an awful lot more physical game than they've had in their opening 2 games. The Polish will absolutely look to put them into the sword on the physicality of the game. They'll take them inside. They'll look to exploit the paint an awful lot more than they have previously. It'll be interesting to see how the Finnish big men deal with that.
Finland have got some bigs of their own and a lot of experience in that position, seen by the likes of Gerald Lee and Matthew Newtonen and Eric Murphy. But the one that really stands out there is the number 23, Lauri Markkanen. Yeah,
absolutely. He's had an absolute barnstormer of a tournament so far. People were concerned of his years. Is he old enough to take on such expectations? It turns out he is. Obviously had a bit of disappointment in the final play of the last game. But if he hadn't performed the way he had, they wouldn't have been so close. Outside of that, I think you have to look at Cotti. He's caused matchup issues with the teams he's gone against. He's that in-between kind of player. He can play the post, but he's also comfortable stepping out and hitting a mid-range jumper. That might cause some issues for the Polish side. I'm sure they've talked about that and worked out their defensive assignments accordingly. But the 2 players they're focusing on, Sasu Salin, no real surprise, absolute dead-eye from outside in the loss to Slovenia, scoring 15 points. And the big man himself, Karnowski, an amazing story behind him. Picked up a horrific spinal injury in college, was unable to walk, came back, finished his college career, and just signed his first pro contract and/or in ACB. And what another highlight to his career, representing his country again at EuroBasket in 2017.
Quite the weapon at Mike Taylor's disposal. I'm sure he'll play a key part tonight. Coach of Finland was quite coy about the injury sustained by Lauri Markkanen last night. He was asked in the press conference whether Markkanen would play today. Dekman simply said, I didn't see any injury.
Yeah, I think it was a situation. Markkanen was so devastated, turning the ball over late on in the game. It had a bit of a psychological impact in him. And you've seen it in many young athletes. The pressure of failure is vast, particularly at the highest levels like EuroBasket. But I have no doubt Markkanen will bounce back today and provide some more highlight plays as he looks to lead the Finns past the poles.
Yep, he looked very relaxed in the warm-up, and Finland want to serve revenge for 2 years ago when Poland made their way past them in Montpellier in France. But here on their home court, Finland are a completely different outfit. Another epic crowd then. All set to enjoy a fine game. Welcome along to Helsinki, Finland. Another massive game in Group A of EuroBasket 2017. Somebody in this group has got to miss out, but they all want to make it through to Istanbul. Here's Gerald Lee, immediately denied by Damian Kulik. Łukasz Koszarek, the appointed point guard by Mike Taylor. From the off as Panitka misses the shot. And now Koponen for Finland, to Sasu Salin. Cotti picks up an early offensive rebound, and Huff now in possession. Looks at his options, finds Cotti, and then back out to Koponen. Shot clock down to 3. Not a lot of time here. Koponen puts it up and in.
Veteran play by veteran player. Koponen leading the way early for Finland. Beautiful little teardrop on the right hand.
Just released it in the nick of time. Here's Koszarek. Now Adam Wyszynski had a big game when Poland played Finland 2 years ago. He was the high scorer for the Białe Czerwone. Koszarek up against Koponen, takes it on in the lane and throws the ball away.
Koszarek left with very little time on the shot clock, but loses his footing as he tries to drive hard to the basket. It's been a mixed tournament so far for Koszarek.
Gotti to Koponen. Finland settling in well in front of a big home crowd here. Gotti with a long two, knocks it down.
And that's the mid-range game that I was talking about with regards to Gotti. He causes match-up issues for big men because they don't want to come out to him. And the smaller guys on the court aren't going to be able to defend him in the post.
Wyszynski with a pass to Kulig, and there's the first score of the night for Poland. Salin into Gerald Lee. Now Huff. Throws up a hook and gets it to go. Panitka tried to deny, but failed to do so. Wyszynski. Puts up a bit of momentum. Now it's back out to him. Around the perimeter it goes for Poland. Wyszynski coming inside, taking on Koponen and putting it up and in.
Calm play by Wyszynski, taking his time, finding the open opportunity. And silences the Finnish crowd slightly. The decibels were getting very high in here.
It's Huff, the captain, and he rims out, and Kulig gets to the board quickest. Koszarek. To Wyszynski. Now Kulig finds himself in the low post and is encouraged out by the defense, and Aaron Sell tries to lay it up, and Panitka can't tip it in. Koponen. Very patient in offense so far, Finland. Happy to see the shot clock down to its last few seconds. Koponen with 4 on the clock. Well taken, another good offensive rebound. Salin misses the 3. Finland's perimeter shooting yesterday was impressive. They shot 14 from outside. Still looking for their first hit. As Koszarek finds Aaron Sell. Kulig. Wyszynski and ripped off him by Petteri Koponen. And Koponen goes from back to front quickly. And from the corner, misses the shot.
That's their 4th three-point attempt already, not hit one yet.
Koszarek, good pass, and Panitka puts it up and in off the glass.
Beautiful floated pass into Panitka and an easy 2.
Huff. Armed away by Sell, and here go Poland in transition, and it's put down by Panitka, and Poland have the lead, and Henrik Detman calls timeout.
Yeah, no real surprise there. Out on the break, Koszarek finds the marauding Panitka, who throws it down with 2 hands and gives Poland the lead. Coach Detman calls a timeout. The thing is, Finland have started well. They're getting opportunities, but they're accepting the long 3. Yeah, they're open shots, but if the first few don't go, they need to change. They need to go and get some easy scores inside. And straight away you've seen the intense defense from Poland's led to 4 fast break points out of their first 8.
Encouraging signs then for the Białe Czerwone.
Whoever the big guy, Kulik or Karnowski is guarding, goes to baseline.
Mateusz Panitka's got off to a good start, Mark. If Poland are going to win this game, you expect him to be heavily involved.
Oh, absolutely. Panitka is the heartbeat of the Polish offense. They're going to make sure that the ball's in his hand an awful lot. during tonight's game, and that's down to the Finnish side to restrict what Panikka can do.
Well, he's got 15 points per game from those first two. He's leading the scoring in this game in the early stages. It's a particularly important game as well, given the fact that they've both won one and lost one here. This third game really sets the tone now going into the latter stages of the group phase.
Oh, it really does. Before the tournament even started, this was a game that a lot of people looked at and said, this could be a real crunch game to who gets that final berth to qualify through to the knockout stages. And nothing's changed. It still is critical to both teams.
As Wilson tees up Koponen. Eric Murphy. First changes of the night. Finland have been able to break down the Finnish offense quite often early on. Koszarek under pressure from Wilson. Puts the pass into Vaczynski, who tries his luck from range and rims out.
That's great defense, making the shot from Vaczynski nearly impossible to make.
Murphy pitch it up to Markin, the first sight of him today. Koponen looking for Huff, who was marauding up the baseline. Murphy can't gather at first attempt, but now he does. And back out to Koponen for three! And Finland finally knocked down from the perimeter.
Yeah, a big buzzer-beating shot by veteran Koponen. Takes himself to 5 points.
Sell with an immediate response, mid-range two, but he misses. And Koponen looks to get Finland on the front foot once more. Wilson, well taken, above his head by Eric Murphy. He was a little unlucky there. Ball rattled around. Panikka. He's going to Sell.
Yeah, Sell just stepping out of bounds. It's happened a few times so far in this tournament. It's those kind of turnovers that will cost teams in the end.
Wilson into Huff. Harry Martin looking for his first score of the night. Wilson throws it up and picks the clock above the basket.
Yeah, Wilson taking an exceptionally tough shot going up against the disadvantage, the extra height of Sell. It's always going to be difficult for him to get enough height on his shot to get it over the outstretched arm.
Koszarek. Vaczynski from the top of the mountain takes his shot but misses to the left.
Yeah, hesitation on the shot, should have taken the first option, didn't need to fake, no one there to defend him.
Koponen by Aaron Sell. See Adam Saniak's about to come into the action and will replace Sell. Goes Sean Huff, on comes Nico Koivisto. Koivisto at the moment is the player you want to come on if you're struggling from three-point range. He is yet to miss from the perimeter. 4 out of 4, tops the rankings of the whole of EuroBasket 2017. Wilson to Koponen. Wilson working his way around Hovsaniak. It's out in the corner. It's Murphy for two. Good.
That's great unselfish basketball by Finland. Not one of their players taking what were considered a tough shot, rather pass it on to a teammate who may be open.
Reach for Saniak. Vaczynski helps him out, shot clock down to 3, and they've lost it here, Poland, and here come Finland on the fast break. Who got the last touch? The answer is Murphy, not Koszarek. And so Poland have the possession. First sight of AJ Slaughter tonight for the Polish Eagles.
Yeah, when Slaughter's on the floor, Poland look an awful lot more direct in how they play the game. He provides them with a spark in their offensive line. They look to get to the basket a lot harder. Sharek's had a bit of an up and down tournament so far in the point guard position for Poland.
Well, 2 years ago, Slaughter came up with 13 points and 8 assists when he faced Finland, inspired Poland toward victory. Here is Slaughter getting the better of Jamal Wilson, but Tsaniak left the ball behind there as he was trying to take a trip up to the rack, and the problem for Wilson here is clearly an injury.
Yeah, that's a serious injury. You can almost tell with a player when an injury's serious or whether they're exaggerating it a little bit. Oh yeah, right ankle, right over on the side of his foot, landed his right foot on Murphy. No, that looks like a very, very serious injury. They might try and strap it up and get Wilson through the game. Depends if there's any soft tissue damage in his ankle, but he's looking in serious pain behind the bench at the moment.
It's a sad sight. He's being assessed by the medical team at the moment, and he's been replaced by the veteran Timo Raniko, playing his first international basketball for 3 years here at EuroBasket 2017. Lauri Markkanen, long two. So looking for his first score of the night. Usually likes to get into the thick of things right away. Slaughter has to use the screen set by Kulik. Polinko was clipped into there by Timo Raniko. Kuczynski inbound into Damian Kulik. Untidy work there from Poland, and here's Salin up to Markkanen. Who draws the foul.
Yeah, a bit of immaturity there from Markkanen. Referee had already called the foul. He didn't need to shove Kuczynski to the floor. He's lucky to get away with the foul not being called. And Kuczynski, although he got up looking to initiate maybe a little bit after the call, he kept his patience.
I don't like to see that, particularly.
Just shows the intense pressure the players are under, though. They both realise how important this game is. Not just the fact of winning the game tonight, but for the long-term progression of their countries in EuroBasket 2017.
1:20 left in the first quarter. Solid start for Markkanen from the free throw line. As we get the first sight of Przemek Konowski.
So it'll be interesting to see how Finland look to deal with Konowski at the moment. Murphy's matching up with him.
Kuczynski to Kulik. Kulik holding onto the ball and spin away from Markkanen. Oh, and he's put the ball away, and it's going to be tidied up here by Mikko Koivisto, who puts it up for the alley-oop pass, and Lauri Markkanen sends it down with a jam.
Beautiful play by Koivisto. For someone who's in such fine shooting form, to be so unselfish. Markkanen with some good pressure on Kulik. He loses his footing. Koivisto runs down the loose ball. Unselfish alley-oop pass to Markkanen, and he thankfully throws down the Thunder Jam.
A rim-rocking start for Lauri Markkanen, and Finland up by 7 with just under a minute left of the first quarter.
Right at the rim, go to work, finish to the basket. Now listen, we are switched. 1 through 5 is Markkanen, pick and pop, pick and roll. They're going to try to pop it, switch and contain. Direct him right, direct him right. Get Mama post touches. Get the post touches. Go to work, here we go. Go.
Taylor getting his message across to the Polish team.
Yeah, absolutely. A unique style from Coach Taylor. So passionate in everything that he does. But as soon as you get off the court with him, such an approachable guy and just in love with the sport of basketball.
Oh dear, well that won't please Coach Taylor at all. Handing possession right back to Finland. Inbound from Rannikko to Markkanen. Here's Sasu Salin taking his time. Finland on a run of 9-0. Koivisto. Salin from the perimeter. Go! They don't lack quality of three-point shooters, do they, Finland?
No, absolutely not. And that's what makes them so difficult to guard. You can't leak off any of their players. You can't drop off them and help. Their perimeter offense is deadly.
Slaughter for three, looking to immediately respond. And he doesn't, and Koivisto claims a comfortable rebound.
Poland need to be careful. They don't want Finland getting away too far too early. Getting this Finnish crowd involved is the last thing they want.
Last play of the quarter, Rannikko. Out to the corner where Murphy was lurking. And here come Poland. They might get a shot off here. Panicka didn't get it off in time, and he missed anyway. Finland take the first quarter by 10. Finland 18, Poland 8. We'll be right back in a minute. Poland just haven't got going yet, have they? Not from the perimeter anyway.
No, absolutely not. They've got no shots. They've not got to the free throw line either in the opening 10 minutes. And only attempting 11 shots in total is going to be tough when the other team are attempting 16. That tells you a lot about how they're controlling the ball, how they're looking after the ball. Panicka, one bright spark for them though. And Vaczynski as well, providing some offense. But outside of this, there hasn't been very much to cheer for the Polish fans.
Well, just the 8 points in that quarter in total, in a game that is very, very important for them in their quest to get to Istanbul.
Yeah, Finland on the other hand, spreading their scoring. They've already got 6 players lighting up with baskets, spreading the offense well. Unselfish team offense there, highlighted by Salin's unselfish alley-oop pass to the young Markkanen. And Sasu Salin quickly got off the scoreboard shortly after that with a 3 of his own. Poland need to be careful.
A well-drilled side, Poland, with a passionate coach. So he'll set them back up. Back out there for the second quarter. Ready for a big response, which is what they need. As Panicka inbounds to AJ Slaughter. Now Karnovsky to Tomasz Gielo, who's a new arrival on the court here in the second quarter, and he puts it up and in, and one.
That's the way to announce your arrival on court. Gielo has had an interesting tournament. He's shown glimmers of what could be a very exciting career ahead of him. And a strong drive to the basket, and this is what Poland need to do. They need to be taking it at Finland, trying to create that contact, trying to find some fouls on some of the key players for the Finnish team.
Great start there for Tomasz Gielo. Rannikko. Markkanen for 3. Good! What a start for Lauri Markkanen.
It's just the confidence he has in himself, the unconscious nature of, he knows he's shooting the ball before he's even caught it.
Karnowski outside, it finds its way to AJ Slaughter, who goes for Giello on the perimeter. And Poland are really struggling from range. Raniko. Raniko Koivisto. Salin. Out to Markkanen, tries his luck again. Oh, and drains another three. Back-to-back threes.
Just, again, unconscious. He just knows he's going to shoot the ball before he catches it. For such a young age to have that confidence in your own ability, sometimes it can be dangerous. In this situation, it's absolutely delightful.
He's been on the court 6 minutes. He's in double digits already as AJ Slaughter reduces the arrears.
Markkanen drafted by the Timberwolves this summer and part of the Jimmy Butler trade that sent him to Chicago. If there's any Bulls fans watching this tournament, they will be very excited with their acquisition.
They're licking their lips as Koivisto runs into trouble, but it's not costly. Markkanen back in possession and draws the foul from Slaughter and puts it up and in. But it's been ruled out by the officials.
That's one of those borderline cases. It's whether he was in the act of shooting or not when he was fouled. The foul is called there. It's tough. That's very tough for an official to call, particularly on a player with such a long stride. Makes it look even further away from the basket.
Here's Raniko.
It's a smart play by Finland, though. They're using Markkanen.
Markkanen, another three-point attempt. Well, you can't blame him for trying. With the form he's been finding. Murphy with the hard work, but it goes straight to AJ Slaughter. Slaughter out to Kosharek. Now Giello thought about shooting from the top of the mountain. Nice ball rotation, and it's coming to Slaughter. And then he ran out of options, and Raniko will set up the fast break for Finland. Koivisto, Salin, back to Koivisto. Oh, I don't believe it! Mikko Koivisto's done it again.
That is absolutely beautiful basketball. Absolutely stunning. You will not find a finer piece of basketball in EuroBasket. Beautiful ball movement, completely unselfish, and glorious form on the three from from Koivisto. Just stunning basketball and being fully appreciated by the crowd here.
It's got to the stage now where you wonder if Mikko Koivisto will ever miss a three-point shot. That's 5 out of 5 for EuroBasket 2017, and Poland have called timeout.
Listen, it's about us right now. Yeah. You have got to pressure 23 every catch. You can't give a rhythm shot. Get out there and pressure. Switch it, but he's got to have pressure. Pressure, make him put it on the floor. Now, right now.
Or if we go counter, it's
Poland have been turned over 9 times already. We're only in the early stages of the second quarter, and it's led to 12 points for Finland. That's almost half their points have come from turnovers.
Yeah, it's a huge amount. Interesting to listen to Coach Taylor there identifying Markkanen as the biggest issue, and he absolutely is, because you look at it, the two threats that they've got, the ball in the hand of Markkanen, they're saying pressure him, make him put the ball on the floor, make him try to go past you, don't let him shoot the ball. But the other thing that Finland are doing that's very, very smart is they're using Markkanen as a screen at the top, which means if Karnowski's guarding him, they're dragging the Polish rim protector away from the rim, because when Karnowski switches, whoever he's guarding is staying at the top. They're not going anywhere, so Karnowski can't retreat back to rim protection.
Poland with serious work to do. Foul called on Murphy. Kosharek inbounds. They'll reset it because another foul called. This time it's Gerald Lee. Gets a personal call on him. Bringing up to 3 team fouls in this quarter. Intimidating atmosphere here at the Helsinki Arena. Poland looking to quieten the crowd. Slaughter into Karnowski, tries to get the better of Raniko. A bit of a mismatch, and he was fouled.
And that's the right option for Poland. They have to look at how can they change this game. If they want to get in a shootout and a run and gun game, they're choosing the wrong option because Finland will come out on top of that. Get it in the low post, grind it away, make it a difficult game for them, make it physically demanding for them, take some energy out of them so they can't get into the transition offense so quickly and so fluidly.
That's 2 personal fouls called on Timo Rannikko. And with Jamal Wilson going off with an injury, they might find themselves a little bit short of replacements. Rannikko stays on for now. Koponen to Koivisto. Rannikko. The bounce pass into Gerald Lee, takes on Karnowski.
Yeah, in that pass to Lee. Lee's got to be careful though, hooking his arm around Karnowski. Could get called for the foul.
Koponen. Free possession straight down the throat of Łukasz Koszarek. Ill-advised pass. And it's into Karnowski at the low post. This is very dangerous. He rolls it out to Giello for 3. Good! Finally, Poland send one down from the perimeter.
Giello has made an impact. He really has. He's changed a little bit of the tempo in the Polish team. That's his 2nd triple of the night, up to 6 points.
Koszarek. Poland looking to join the comeback trail. Karnowski doubled up on defense here, Finland, and Giello for 3 again. Rims out. Rannikko, quick pass to Koivisto. Oh, he's missed one. He's missed a 3-pointer. It was going to happen eventually. Slaughter. Giello rotated out to Zamoyski in the corner. He misses the shot, but Poland have done well to regain possession. They are having a good spell here. Slaughter. Single digits on the shot clock. Oh, nice spin from Slaughter. And he almost found Karnowski with the pass. Took a touch on a Finnish player, although Eric Murphy doesn't agree with the decision. On comes Kotti. Off goes Rannikko, off goes Koivisto. And Poland have got 3 seconds to find a basket. And it looked very easy, missed it. Did Zamoyski, but Slaughter for 3. And that'll do very nicely.
Nice shot by AJ Slaughter. Takes his personal tally to 5.
Happy memories of facing Finland, of course.
They'll need offensive production from Slaughter tonight.
Koponen. Step back, 3 attempts. Oh, and gets it to go down. And Poland tried the long pass, and Cooley couldn't hold on.
That was a beautiful killer crossover by Koponen. Get himself some space on the perimeter against the slower Cooley and makes Poland pay.
Back to Koponen. Kotti, little bit of space, and throws up a right-hand hook and knocks it down. Finland's lead still in double digits, and more points from turnover for the Białe Czerwone. Against the Białe Czerwone, I should say. Here is Giello. He's made an impact, but he doesn't manage to find the basket this time, and Koponen brings it for the front court to Huff. Kotti back out to Koponen. He's left wide open here, Petteri Koponen, and the invitation is accepted.
No surprises, a huge amount of smiles on the Finnish bench. What are Poland doing? He's just hit a 3. You can't leave him open again. It's not straight away, surely.
Damian Kuda, where are his options? Tries to turn, gets the foul and the score. Nice.
Good play by Kulig. Nice, cool and calm. Drawing the contact, fading away, making Lee commit the foul. Koponen draining the three. Second triple from him in quick succession.
Poland will want to reduce the lead to single digits by half-time. There's just under 4 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Gerald Lee goes out of the game. Lowry marking it. Never quiet for long, comes back under the fray. Unable to add the extra. Huff. But a mismatch, Cotti against Slaughter, and Cotti says thank you.
Poland being put to the sword at the moment. No help on the defense from the Polish there, leaving AJ Slaughter to try and defend a far bigger Cotti.
Scrappy, but it might work out for Poland. Sell to Zamoyski, who backs it in off the glass.
Fortunate basket for Poland there, but they'll hope it breaks. A run of misfortune at the moment as Finland are fully in control of this game.
Yeah, it really has been impressive from the Susiengi. Salin, Cotti outside to Koponen, and Salin for three. Oh, what a good bit of play from Cotti to set up Markkanen. Poland eventually break down the move, and it's turned over. Slaughter, Koszarek. Out to Damian Kulig, three-point attempt. And the big man misses. And Poland, even when they turn it over, aren't able to ensure points are scored.
They just don't look confident in their offense at the moment. They're not putting any conviction into what they're doing.
Koponen, well taken that by Cotti. And swept up by Aaron Sell. Here comes Koszarek. Sell gets the pass in the direction of Kulig, and it ricochets off Markkanen. Comes Mateusz Punica and Adam Wyszynski. These are their big game players, and they need to help Poland reduce the deficit.
Punica, highly touted coming to this tournament and hasn't disappointed. Had a big game opening night, tough game the following day, but now's the time for him to step up for Poland.
Slaughter out to Wyszynski for three. That looks good. It is good.
Chance of a 4-point play for Wyszynski. There's the way back into the game for you.
Yeah, foul while taking the shot. Good pass by Slaughter to find him, and it was Salin who just lost his balance there.
Just not in control on the chase out, Salin. He leaked in too much. He helped too far into the key, meaning he had to recover too far.
Missing a few early free throws in the game, Poland, and that could be costly. Huff intercepted. Telegraphed that, didn't he? Mateusz Punica. Someone came back to recover. Poland still have the possession though. Head scratching from Henrik Detman. His team are 9 points ahead, but he's never satisfied fully.
I don't think Finland will be satisfied with 9 points. The dominance they've had in the game should be equating to a bigger lead than that.
Kulig, top of the mountain, takes aim, and he's fouled, so 3 trips to the line.
Fouling shooters is an absolute cardinal sin. Any coach will tell you that. You do not foul the jump shooter. You chase them out, you put them under pressure, and that's the most you do. You can't afford to foul them. Kulig going to the line for 3 shots after fouling a 3-point shooter previously.
Well, Poland are slowly but surely reducing the lead.
After a disastrous first quarter, Poland are now leading in the second quarter scoring. Just shows what a couple of plays can do for a team in a momentum swing.
Kulig makes no mistake with the first 2 free throws and joins Tomasz Gielo on a team-high 6. And drains the third as well, so it's a 6-point game now. Just over a minute left of the second quarter. Poland on the run of 8-0. Just what they needed to come back into it. Here's Petteri Koponen. Looking to finish with a flourish, and if somebody can provide it, it's probably Larry Markkanen, but Aaron Sell blocked him off.
Great job by Sell. Exactly what Coach Taylor asked for. Chase Markkanen off the three-point line, chase him off the perimeter, make him put it on the floor. That's where he's more vulnerable. And that's why Coach Taylor's pumped with his team coming back in, and he's gone straight to Sell to give him a quick high five, because he's done exactly what he asked him to do.
So then, a timeout, a chance for Finland to refresh going into the final minute of the half.
Focus on wrong things. Don't focus on the referee, okay? Hey, we do the same as we did yesterday, the trotties, we do the slaughter. Very bad on backstream. So you go in here, Sasso, backstream, Koiman is faster. So make sure the stream, this will be open all here, and Lauri, and the normal. No.
Hey, let's say, single for Adam. Most important, when you come up to screen, they're hard showing and hard up the touch. Get out the screen.
Interesting what Coach Taylor there was telling his team, that when you're setting the high screen, they're going hard to push the guard back. If that's the case, just flash to the basket. Make sure that the big man that's coming up to help out on the screen on the finish side can't help out too much, and is scared that you're going to flash back to the basket for the open pass. It really is an intricate art, the pick and roll. A little bit of handbags between Markkanen and Sell. Passions are running high, and understandably so.
Yeah, Markkanen didn't like that last play at all. He was shaking his head at the official, but it was completely legal. Aaron Sell did. Koivisto into Markkanen. And now Kotti. One thing Poland has done so well is they've quietened the home crowd for a little period.
Yeah, they certainly have. You can hear the rumblings of disgruntled fans starting to have a little pop at the officials. You always know that fans feel their team may be on the ropes a little bit when that happens.
Slaughter to Sell. Running his time here, AJ Slaughter. Hovering on the edge of the arc, and now Ponika taking on Koivisto, getting to the basket and putting it up and in.
Smart move by Ponika. Saw the shot clock was running down, came over to Slaughter, got the ball and took control of the situation for Poland.
4-point game. What a response this has been from Poland. Koivisto. Finland had a lead of 14. It's been cut by 10. Four-second differential between shot clock and time left in the quarter. Koponen to Koivisto for three. Well taken on the rebound there by Damian Kulig. Slaughter, quick in transition, puts up the three-point attempt, misses out, but Poland will be very pleased with their progress in that second quarter.
Yeah, absolutely. They won't have wanted to hear the half-time buzzer, that's for sure. Poland in the ascendancy, Finland holding on to a very narrow lead.
The half-time score, Finland 36, Poland 32. Well, it's shaping up for another close one, Mark.
Yeah, it is. We weren't expecting it, to be honest. It looked like Finland were taking complete control of the game. And Poland scrambled their way back into it. It wasn't pretty at times, but does it have to be? They're here to win the game ultimately. Reasonably close across all the statistical categories, and that's shown in the scoreline as well.
Yes, it wasn't that close actually up the end of the first quarter, where Poland were being turned over left, right and centre, but they've clawed it back there in that second quarter, and they've set it up nicely for the second half.
They absolutely have. They've given Coach Detman an interesting conversation, having a hard time. I imagine he ripped up his previous half-time chat that he was going to have, and now has to deliver a completely new one. I still think you have to look at Finland as favourites. They've got some of their star players already firing in the likes of Markkanen. But Poland have battled their way back into this one.
That's absolutely right. We'll leave you with highlights of the action from the first half, and don't go too far. We'll bring you all of the second half in just a few minutes' time. Half-time score, Finland 36, Poland 32.
Yeah, we're good, thank you.
Well, we got another tight game here at the Helsinki Arena in Finland. Lauri Markkanen once more in double digits by the halfway stage of the game. We've been treated to so many tight contests in this group, and Poland have played their part. Damian Kulik leading the way for them on 7 points. They looked like they were going to struggle tonight, didn't they? The Białe Czerwone, who were down by 10 at the end of the first quarter. The lead was extended to 14 for Finland, and then Poland came roaring back in that second quarter, and it's all set up rather nicely for this second half, isn't it, Mark?
Yeah, once again, a perfectly balanced game. We've seen it time and time again in Group A. We've been spoilt with the action we've had here in Helsinki so far, and this evening's game is no different. What looked like Finland romping to the win has quickly changed on the back of just, I think, the tenacity of the Polish team. They've not looked like they've hit top gear. They've just almost had that determined, will not lose attitude about it, and they've been scrapping their way back into this game. And Finland have left the door open, and Poland are right back into it.
Yeah, that's right. No one Polish player has really stood out in terms of point scoring anyway. Kulik mentioned is the highest score on 7. Then it's Panicka on 6, and Yellow on 6 as well, a couple on 5 too. And I guess if Poland are going to go on and win this game, it's not going to be one particular player who's going to have the barnstormer, but it's going to be a collective thing for Poland.
Yeah, I think so. By the way they've played this evening, it looks like they're going to win this as a team on the offensive end and the defensive end. That said, I also think you are going to see one or two players make a move to take control of this game. We saw it a couple of times with Panicka. He tried to get hold of the ball. Giello, when he came on the court, was looking to be a bit more decisive with the ball than some of his teammates. So I think you'll see a couple of players really come to the fore. But it will be a collective team effort that they will need to come away from the arena and disappoint so many Finnish fans.
It's about making progress in the group phase. Usually teams don't hit their straps straight away, and I think Mike Taylor was quite honest in saying that Poland were just lagging back, played to their exact full potential against Slovenia, but he was really happy with how they applied themselves against Iceland. And after a tough start here, they are showcasing their impressive abilities again. We're underway in the second half, all to play for in Group A. Two teams with identical records, 1 win and 1 defeat, and the chance to move level with France in second place for the winner. Poland trailing by 4. Gerald Lee missing the opening attempt of the third quarter. And here's Koszarek. Now Adam Baczynski getting into the lane, and with the pass to Panicka, who puts it up and in off the glass, and that cuts the lead in half.
Great vision by Baczynski, brings over 2 defenders to guard him, enabling Panicka to cut along the baseline, receiving the pass and getting the easy reverse layup.
Solid. Possession stays with Finland. Coaches have had their say. Now it's down to the players to go and execute out there. Koponen. To Murphy. He throws one up just before the buzzer, but he can't get it to drop. Koszarek. Both coaches opting to go for experience out there. Start of the third quarter. Baczynski. Now a bit of a cul-de-sac. Gets it back from Koszarek. Still no space for him. And he has to go back out to the guard. Shot clock down to 3. Koszarek has got to use it, and in the end, the iron denies him. But Mike Taylor applauding his players there.
Koscielny was left with an awful lot to do with the shot clock running down then. Poland will want to see more opportunities in the shot clock to take easier shots than that.
Salin. There's Lee against Ponika. And Lee throws off a right-hand hook, misses, but Murphy certainly doesn't.
Beautiful timing from Murphy. Comes flying through the lane, and that's a tough move to get the one-hand put back off the glass.
Ponika. Koscielny bounce pass into Kulik, who dunks.
Nice execution of the pick and roll. Koscielny threads the needle to Kulik for the two-handed.
Koponen almost lost out there to Koscielny. Now Salin. Lee getting into the lane and putting it up and in off the glass.
Good move by Lee. Both teams looking to get early scores close to the bucket, and that's strong work by Lee.
Here's Aaron Searle to Mateusz Ponika. Kulig runs past to Koscielny. Kaczynski thought about the three-point shot, comes inside and misses out. And eventually the rebound is picked up by a combination of Murphy and Huff. Koponen to the front court. Here he comes into the lane, and Kulig with some fine work. Rests back the ball, and Ponika comes forward, finds Searle. Searle to Kaczynski. Finish support impressive once again. Kaczynski now goes for the three-point shot, and it doesn't touch anything.
That's an interesting decision made by Kaczynski. He waved away his teammates, asked for some isolation against his defender. Strange shot decision for the Polish side, but great defense by Kulig on the other end.
Yeah, Kulig has been excellent at both ends of the court since half-time. Here's Raniko to Salin. Lee up to Murphy. Koscielny fouls him, but Murphy gets the score anyway.
That's a great move by Murphy. Koscielny caught out there on the baseline. Caught in no man's land against Murphy. Tries to strip the ball while he can. Only ends up fouling him, and Murphy reverses it off the glass for two.
And he adds the extra. Finland boost their lead up to 7. Searle. Ponika. Koscielny. Kaczynski peels away. He tried the three-point shot again. No, this time he passes into Searle. And he misses the back shot. And Searle's penalised.
It was good defense initially by Huff. He took a stand outside the restricted area, which forced Searle into moving his path. Had to step around Huff. And then Ponika just pushes his arm into the back of Raniko. It didn't take too much for Raniko to hit the hardwood, and the referee called the foul.
Actually, the foul was called on Ponika. And here we go. Raniko to Salin. Oh, a little bit of space out there on the perimeter for Sean Huff.
Stepped out of bounds, though, not aware of where the sideline was. Turns the ball over.
Searle. Koscielny. And put up by Kaczynski, and Murphy with another rebound. And here's Lee. Oh, he's dropped it at the crucial moment.
Too busy thinking about what he was going to do with it rather than concentrating on catching and getting his footwork right. It's a good head-up play by Raniko. Lee just fumbles at the crucial moment.
Panicka. Getting all the way to the low post, and then Kulik does the rest.
Great play facilitated by Panicka there.
Poland staying right in touch here with Finland. It's Rannikko. The Eagles have fond memories of beating Finland at EuroBasket just 2 years ago in the group phase. They meet again. Salin puts it up. Murphy wasn't quite on the same wavelength, I don't think. He couldn't gather. Vachinsky, Kasharik, nice little bounce pass through to Panicka in the corner. And he kisses the iron.
It was interesting to watch the Polish fast break that time. No one chasing with Kosharak. No intensity from the Poles to get down the court quick enough.
Rannikko. And there's a foul by Kosharik on Gerald Lee. Second foul for Kosharik. Off he goes. AJ Slaughter comes on. So a change at the point guard. And then the other move, Aaron Shell's gone off, and Tomasz Gielo has come on. 4 minutes left of the third quarter. Crucial phase of the game coming here, leading up to the last quarter. Markkanen's in play, and Markkanen's on the score sheet.
Smart play by Panicka there. He saw that Finland was slightly distracted and seemed to be over-defending the weak side. Drove straight at the new man onto the court, Newton, and drawing the foul off him. Great heads-up play.
Here's Gielo. The newcomer, Vachinsky for three. Good!
And Poland refused to go away.
They really do. That's his second three-pointer of the night, Vachinsky. And Poland are back to within four. Henry Koponen is going to return to the court. So Rannikko at the line, looking to extend Finland's lead.
Great story behind Rannikko deciding to play at EuroBasket 2017 at Koponen's wedding. Just shows how important the team are to these players in every decision they make within their lives, it seems.
Yeah, but it was an incredible comeback story. And he was playing an important role tonight. Slaughter to Panicka. Working his way past Newton, and Gielo came in at pace and draws the foul off Markkanen.
You have to love the way Gielo's embracing this role. He's coming onto the court determined to make an impact. Every move he's making on the offensive end is towards the basket, making Finland change their defense, making them guard him in a very different way. It's a very positive way to play the game.
Poland's free throw shooting on the up. Gielo goes to 8 points, averaging a point a minute on the court. Koponen to Murphy. Guard gets it back. Now Markkanen driving into the paint, and
yeah, offensive foul called on Markkanen there. Vachinsky had taken a clear stand in front of the basket. Markkanen only had one thing on his mind. He wasn't going to change. Brave stand by Vachinsky. Having someone of Markkanen's size flying towards you, being willing to give your body up like that. But it's a great play from the Polish defensive end.
Yeah, something that really stands out in this Polish team is the fact they are a brave side. They don't shirk the physical battles. Here's Slaughter. Gielo getting up ahead of steam, getting towards the rack, but ultimately prevented from getting any further by Lauri Markkanen, and the ball's gone out of bounds, and Poland will have 1 second left in this possession. Giello to inbound, all the way to Karnowski for three. It's not his specialism, but here comes Wyszynski on the rebound. Well, that worked out very nicely for Poland.
Yeah, it was a good end of buzzer beating play. Karnowski didn't want to be taking that shot, but they're fortunate to grab the rebound and get the putback.
It's a 2-point game here. Markkanen for three. Left it short.
Well chased out by Giello. Coach Taylor will be happy.
Slorchen out. Poland score from this. They may level it up. They may even take the lead. It's Wyszynski. It's for the lead, and it's good! Poland in front for the first time since the first quarter.
Coach Taylor very, very happy with his charge on court. An amazing run by Poland, looking to take command of this game now.
And the Polish fans are chalking up.
I think it's the quietest it's been since we've been here for a Finland game. I think there's a slight state of shock among the Finns.
They had a 14-point lead, Mark, and now they trail.
Keep quiet! When Mama gets the ball and push wide, our point guard is going to be here. Are we? Giello! The C is coming! It's got to be the 45-guy dive! You must dive! Dive hard! Skip! Single for Watsa! Mamba, you gotta slip that little pick and roll! Dive hard! Come on!
A very passionate timeout from Coach Taylor, pumping his team up even further. And they are absolutely in the ascendancy at the moment, having taken the lead. After being down heavily, they've really brought themselves together as a team.
So Finland now coming from behind in this third quarter, of which there are now less than 2 minutes remaining. Koponen to Sassu Salin. Gotti. Koponen, shot clock down to 1. Had to get the shot away, did, but missed.
Good defense by Karnowski. He stepped out hard on Koponen, forcing him to take a tough shot over the outstretched hand. Panicka, following Coach Taylor's instructions to the letter, flash hard towards the basket and instantly draws a foul off Koponen.
I think they're in a little bit of foul trouble, and they seem to be stuck in a rut here. Panicka to Przemek Karnowski. Up against Kotti, that's a heavyweight clash. And Poland get the foul, and it's going to be Karnowski going to the line.
Accidental collision there between Karnowski and Salin. You really don't want Karnowski running into you head first. Out of all the players in Group A, or probably the entire EuroBasket tournament, he'd be the last person that you'd want running head first into you. Thankfully, both players are okay. Karnowski's beard might have softened the blow slightly.
Mike Taylor very pleased with his side, but knows that there's still a long, long way to go. But this is now Poland's biggest lead of the game at 3.
It's worrying times for Finland. They'll want to start getting their offense firing soon. Not been that productive in the third quarter offensively. They need to start finding some points.
Here's Lauri Markkanen. He's got plenty of firepower and can't get it to go.
Kotti is always causing problems from Poland. He always times his positioning really well. He knows when his teammate's going to take the shot. He's getting himself into the middle of the paint at the perfect time, trying to establish himself, trying to box out. And Poland at the moment, no choice but to foul him.
Well, when you are struggling, you need your experienced players to step up to the plate, and Cotti's done just that. And
the free-throw line is somewhere that a lot of teams like to get to when they're finding it difficult to find points. It helps trigger their offense a little bit. At least the scoreboard's ticking over.
Finland haven't missed a free throw yet today. 7 out of 7. Karnovsky. And he's drawn the foul.
Again, this is a slight replication of how Poland played against Slovenia. Karnovsky didn't play many minutes early on in the game, but when the Slovenian bigs started tiring, they brought Karnovsky in to start causing chaos. They seem to have done the same again. Later in the game, when the Finnish bigs are starting to get a little bit more tired, they're bringing in the size advantage of Karnovsky, and he's starting to wreak havoc inside the paint.
And this time he misses the second free throw. But Poland's lead stays intact. Petteri Koponen waits for the support, finds it in Koivisto, and Koivisto finds the net from the perimeter.
Big shot by Koivisto. Gets the crowd back involved in the game now. They're going to play an important part.
Here's Slaughter. Not too much of a differential between shot clock and the time left in the quarter. Slaughter to Karnovsky. He'll put it up with a hook and foul.
They're difficult matchups for Finland. They've got some of their smaller guards in the court in the shape of Koivisto and Salin. Having those two players on at the same time, when Poland are running a slightly larger roster in Wyszynski, Ponitka and Gielo, it's always going to cause problems, because if one of those three Polish players chases down the offensive rebound as they have here, what option does Koivisto have? He's going to have to body up to him, and a referee's going to interpret that as a foul.
Well, that levels the scores. And one more now for Ponitka will give Poland the lead. Cotti hasn't got long to use it. To Markkanen, got to get the shot off. And again, he was just slightly too late. So, what a fascinating game. Poland take the second quarter, and then the third, and it is scores level heading in to the final quarter. Finland 52, Poland 52. What a game. Finland's previous two game days have gone right down to the wire. This one looks to be heading that way as well.
Yeah, the free throw statistics tell you a story there. Poland going inside, they've taken 16 to just 7 for Finland. That shows they're getting to the basket. They're using their size advantage and drawing the fouls and making them count. You can see there straight away, interior presence of Wyszynski laying it off to Ponitka, and they've continued to do so. Finland obviously maybe look a little bit more to the perimeter to get their success on the offensive end. But one thing's for sure, 52 apiece going into the final 10 minutes. The drama continues here in Helsinki.
It certainly does. We started with game day one and an overtime win for Finland over France. And then last night, Slovenia came to town and they left with victory after scoring the winning points in the last few seconds.
Coach Taylor enjoying every second of this resurgent Polish team.
Well, it would be a massive win for Poland, wouldn't it, if they managed to do it?
Oh yeah, it would be unbelievable. It'd be interesting to see what it would do for their confidence as a team as well going forward.
qualified for the last 16 at EuroBasket 2015. Certainly seems to be a tougher group this time around. Here's Karnowski. Brings a pass out to Zamoyski, and now Koszarek for three! Propels Poland into the lead.
Beautiful patience on the offensive end from Poland. Karnowski getting doubled down, passing the ball out, which creates the open man on the perimeter, and this time Koszarek exploits it.
Gotti to Koponen. Running rings around AJ Slaughter then just for a moment. Salin floats one up and misses the shot, and Koszarek's there to mop up. It's a nervy atmosphere here in Helsinki. Slaughter, step back three attempted. Oh, very nearly dropped for it.
Again, Poland don't want to fall into that trap of getting overconfident in individual skills. The way they've got back in this game and the way they're going to win this game is by playing their team basketball, particularly on the offensive end.
Gotti, little mid-range two. Koszarek to the front court for the Białe-Czerwone. Slaughter. Karnowski to use his body up against Eric Murphy. Markkanen comes to join in.
I think they're too early with a double team. I think Finland are jumping too quickly to double team Karnowski. Let their post player see if he can withstand the onslaught from Karnowski. Jumping too quickly is just enabling Karnowski to get his head up, look across and see the open man and pick the pass out to the weak side perimeter.
Well, a timeout here. It's been called by Poland.
Freestyling out here, run this play, sweep whatever. Lucas, Mamba, Z, AJ, and Yellow. Yellow goes first. Mamba, where AJ? Step to the ball. Z.
Ready for the ball is here for the screener shooter play. Use the running.
The guy going inbound pass, switch out to the shooter if he gets caught off that screen. Hey, don't double on the post before he puts the ball on the floor, all right?
Interesting to hear again. Coach Detman reiterating what I suggested, that they're doubling too quick in the post. Wait for Karnowski to make a move. If he's getting some success, then you double in the post. And Coach Taylor of Poland, no freestyling. Exactly, go back to team basketball and Poland will be successful.
That's a bit of an ambitious pass from Łukasz Koszarek, and has he just ignored Mike Taylor's instructions there?
Almost instantly. It's amazing how short the memory of a basketball player is. Basketball players and goldfish, I think they're closely related.
Here's Koponen.
Oh, great ankle breaking play by Koponen, change of direction.
Left Zamoyski on the floor. Koponen to inbound, finds Eric Murphy. Shot clock down to single digits here. Can Markkanen muster up from this position? Oh, what a pass! Oh, what a play from Finland!
Difficult decision there for the Polish defense. Karnowski deciding to double across, but Markkanen quick enough to get the pass out.
Zamoyski to Slaughter. Slaughter biding his time, taking on Charlin. Step back two attempted. Oh, and drains it. Just inside the perimeter. Poland's lead back up to 3. No point if they threaten to accelerate clear of Finland. But a lead is a lead. Here's Murphy. Outside, Koivisto does love a three-point shot, didn't take it on that time. And here comes Salin, driving up the baseline. Koponen up into Murphy. Only misses the shot.
Can't afford to make those mistakes at this critical clutch point of the game. Murphy's got to make that.
There's a collective gasp from the Finland supporters. Karnovsky, can he make Finland pay? Well, he's missed a simple one as well. Letov, Koponen. Look for Lauri Markkinen here, who's being kept under control by Giello. Koivisto. Murphy's left wide open for the three-point shot, and he knocks it down.
That's a big shot by Murphy. Koivisto finds him wide open on the wing perimeter, and he knocks down a big three.
Level scores once more. It's Kosharek getting all the way up to the rack, therefore releasing Karnovsky, who does what he needs to. Koponen draws the foul. There's Kosharek on the floor. The fourth quarter has been neck and neck.
As players, they'll get into an interesting dilemma soon. Are you going out to win the game, or are you going out not to lose it? Sounds like the same dilemma, but the way you play the game, depending on that motivation, really does affect.
Koponen with the jump shot 2 attempted, misses again. And they are dropping a little from the field here, Finland. It's AJ Slaughter to Karnovsky. Now Adam Vachinsky. What a pass. Slaughter gets into the paint and lays it up and in. Poland extend their lead. It's only up to 4 points, but significantly it is their biggest lead of the game.
Slaughter takes himself up to 9 points as well. He's had a positive impact in this game.
Salin for 3. Would have been a great response, but it wasn't to be. And here comes Slaughter, and Poland are growing in belief. Konica. Now Giello. Throws it up. Will Karnovsky get it? Oh, I don't believe it.
What an unbelievable play. We're just waiting to see what the officials say.
Well, if this counts, it was extraordinary.
Nah, the zero had hit before Karnovsky touched. I think that one's going to be disallowed. I'm not sure the referee's allowed to check the tape, are they? Yeah, he's going back to check the tape now. The official's having a look at the replay. From the replay we've seen, on that first look, I would have to say it probably doesn't count. Unbelievable play and a shame to chalk it off. But I think the clock had run out before he got it away.
Games can hinge on such fractures.
They certainly can, and it's great that we're using technology to make sure we get the right decision. Shot clock violation called by the officials, no basket.
Poland, to their credit, accept the call without any fuss. And a 6-point game is reduced to a 4-point game. Up to Gerald Lee. Finland looking to up the tempo with Lauri Markkinen. Goes to Sasu Sali. Markkinen trying to take on Giello. Ran out of options there and took the sensible one.
Yeah, smart play in the end by Markkanen. Giello needs to be careful. He'd got Markkanen into a bad place. He didn't need to keep walking forward. A referee pretty much could have called a foul on him there. It's that forward motion that the officials are going to call. Could have just stood his ground and watched Markkanen fall out of bounds.
Raniko to inbound this. 5 seconds left on the clock. And goes outside. Salin puts it up. And it was nothing more than a prayer. Poland are looking good at the moment.
It's worrying times for Finland. They're not finding any form of rhythm on the offensive end at the moment. They're going to need to find some rhythm soon.
Slaughter. Panitka. Sort of gets it back, driving into the paint and lost control of the ball. Little touch off Salin, so it remains in Polish possession.
That's just good defense by Salin. He's tracked the cut of Panitka all the way. Might have caught his hand slightly, but that would have been a harsh call from the officials if they'd given a foul.
Finland have troubled. The score is a lot less in the second half. Not just 5 points scored in this final quarter for them. Shot clock down to 2. Panitka throws it up. And it did catch the iron, but Markkanen is there.
That's just good defense by Huff, chasing down Panitka all the way.
Raniko to Sean Huff. Lost out to Karnowski. Now Poland will come in transition and it's scrappy. And Poland have the possession. It came off Salin.
Both teams fighting hard for every possession. Raniko making a mistake, dives to the ball initially. Panitka has hold of it. Huff gets a hand onto it. Salin and Panitka diving for it. The referee, the officials call Salin to have the final touch.
Yeah, it looked like it was the case.
Both teams chasing the ball down hard on the hardwood. Putting their bodies on the line just for that one extra possession.
3:18 left in the game. Damian Cooley looks as if he's preparing to return to the action at the expense of Przemek Karnowski. He's done his job well.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's caused Finland problems, particularly on the offensive end. Just his sheer size, Finland have found it difficult to find a solution for him.
Panitka to Wyszynski. Oh, he's called for a backcourt violation.
I think it might have been an 8-second violation.
Yeah.
So it has to get over the half-court line by 8 seconds. So I think they just didn't manage it, hence Panitka chasing as hard as he could to try and get it into the front court.
Koponen to Markkanen. Can Finland profit from Panitka's error? It's Raniko. And now Koponen back to Raniko. They're playing a little game between them. Shot clock down to 5. Koponen going round the side and missing the jump shot again.
An exceptionally low-scoring fourth quarter. I think it's really showing both teams upping their intensity on the defensive end, and also a little bit of nerves creeping into both teams, just for how important this game is.
Yeah.
The pressure levels are higher than they've had all week.
Yeah, this is massive. It really is. We certainly don't know yet, but it's as if they're playing for a plane ticket to Istanbul. Need at least 2 wins. Here's Slaughter. And he puts it up and in, and Poland's lead grows again. It's at 6.
Nice body control from Slaughter, just using his hang time to create enough space.
Gerald Lee to Petteri Koponen. Everyone on edge here. It's Huff to Lee. Salin available. Salin for three. Field goal shooting has dropped off rather sharply for Finland. Timeout's been called here by Henrik Detman of Finland. They've got 6 points to make up. 2 minutes and 5 seconds in which to do it.
This is starting to become a big ask. It'll be interesting to see how Finland want to adjust and make a change. Coach Taylor looked like he's trying to set up an offense for AJ Slaughter. Get the ball in the post, maybe try and make the Finland defense collapse slightly. Interesting to see if Polish roster execute that one.
He's had another good night, AJ Slaughter. 11 points. Go with the 13 he scored against them at EuroBasket 2015. Huff. And Markkanen. Koponen, little bounce pass. Markkanen for three. There's a player down hurt over on the far side. Is it Koivisto? Looks to be. And they've already suffered one nasty injury today, Finland. And it looks as if Koivisto might be struggling here.
Looks a similar injury as well, the way he's moving off. It looks like it might be an ankle injury. Let's have a look how he does it. Oh, now that's an interesting one. That's really nothing, which makes it even worse as an injury. When you can't see what the impact is or the damage is, that suggests that it's something just internal that's gone. I'm not sure it could be knee or ankle. At the moment he's receiving medical attention just behind the team bench. But yeah, 2 guards down, injured. Not just a concern for tonight, but if they're big injuries, how does that play for the rest of the tournament for Finland?
Their fair share of bad luck tonight for Finland. It's Wyszynski now for Poland. Gets the pass into Kulik. Panicka available on the perimeter if he can be found. He wasn't. Yellow going the roundabout way and finds Panicka for three, and Poland extend their lead further, and it's Mateusz Panicka.
That feels like a nail in the coffin of Finland tonight. That really does. An absolute dagger three from Panicka.
Koponen will get a trip to the line here. Finland will have to come up with something super, super special to claw this back with less than a minute 20 on the clock in the quarter.
They'll have to score, and they'll have to score fast if Finland are going to come back into this one. Missing free throws is absolutely what they don't need right now. Koponen needs to make sure he connects with the second.
He does. Reduces it to an 8-point game. Wyszynski releases the pass to Slaughter. Now out to Giello. They don't want to use up time. Slaughter and use Kulig as a screen, and there's the foul on Kulig by Murphy.
Finland have got fouls to give. They're not in the team foul situation at the moment. But that said, every time they foul, the clock will reset. The shot clock will reset to 14 for Poland. Gives them more time to burn off the game clock.
Oh, that's a move required. Came off Kulig, and Finland have turned it over. They're going to try and deal in threes, you'd imagine. Koponen. Outside, Salin from range. Good! Keeps the game alive.
Is the dream still alive for Finland with shots like that from Salin? It certainly keeps us on the edge of our seats. A great shot.
But now here's Slaughter. Took a yellow. Sensibly doesn't take the shot early. From the Polish perspective, they just want to eat away at the clock. Yellow. Short of options. 3 left down.
Great defensive play by Markkanen, forcing a 5-second rule. Yellow holding on to the ball stationary for 5 seconds. Referee calls it. And Finland, do they have one throw of the dice left here? 27.8 seconds to go. They're not willing to lie down.
You cannot rule out anything for Finland when they're in front of a Susi Yengin, a Wolfpack. 5 points in it, 28 seconds left. Koponen. Outside to Huff. Oh, and Kulig stolen it, but then he puts it right back into danger. Markkanen foul, taking the 3-point shot, and we'll get 3 trips to the line.
Yellow with a not very sensible play. Markkanen was only ever going to catch and shoot that. You've got to contest, but you can't come out too far. Finland are lucky as Kulig throws it back in. Murphy able to get hold of it, and yeah, it's clear as day. Yellow catches the elbow of Markkanen.
We imagine the first 2 free throws here for Markkanen will be as normal. For the third one, a deliberate miss maybe, and a rebound.
Yeah, it's potentially either deliberately miss it, which is a big ask, because you still could look at Poland grabbing the rebound anyway, or make it. I think they'll look to try and make all 3, and it'll be a quick foul. I imagine Coach Taylor has now called a timeout provisionally on the table, so if Markkanen makes the final one, they'll probably go to a timeout for Poland, which will enable them to advance the ball past the halfway line.
Very interesting. Markkanen makes the second. He becomes the game's high scorer on 14. Let's watch carefully what happens here. He makes all 3, and we're going to a timeout called by Mike Taylor. 2-point game.
Yeah, Coach Taylor just checking that the ball gets advanced, and it does. Smart move by Coach Taylor for Poland. It takes out that quick threat that Finland could steal the ball on the inbound or very close to the Polish basket and get a quick score.
Fucking open, he throws the ball. Hey! Stand in here until we see. Mateus, Adam at the elbow, Damien at the top. First cutter is endgame. Adam, screen, Damien, screen, Mateus. Mateus is the second game. Deny that, let's go. Quick to deny everything.
Hey, listen. Let's go back. Hey, the one who's playing the man, giving the inbound. Walk over the ball.
I got that.
Walk over the ball.
Eric Logan.
Coach Taylor there, setting his offense. He knows Finland are going to foul. They've got no option to foul. So he's looking to set some screening action to open up either AJ Slaughter, that's option 1 off this screen, or Panitka will be the second player coming across the screen to get open. As soon as they catch it, Finland will foul them and they'll go to the line.
Slaughter's been left on the floor here by Sean Huff, and I didn't see what happened there.
Very interesting play, very tactical from Coach Detman. It looks like what he asked him to do in the timeout, really, really interesting. He said to his player, Raniko, walk across the line. So what that did was made the referee stop the game. And what that enabled Finland to do is see what offense Poland were running. They got to see a dress rehearsal of what Poland were running because Raniko stepped over the line, forcing the referee to stop the game because he's not allowed to intrude on the Poland passer's position. Sad sight though, seeing Slaughter going to the bench, hobbling off. Third injury in this game. But now Finland know what's going to happen from the Polish offense. Very, very veteran call from Coach Detman.
Will they be able to stop it though? That's the question. Koscielny.
They've got a foul, they've got a foul.
And eventually Markkanen does, taking down Zamoyski. So out of the game goes Raniko, in comes Koponen. Koscielny to inbound, 13 seconds remaining of this game. It's another absolute thriller in Helsinki. He's given possession away. Markkanen throws it down with the thunder slam to level the scores. And Mike Taylor has called timeout. Extraordinary scenes here.
I'm afraid you have to give those 2 points to Coach Detman. By running that play with Raniko, he got to see what Poland were going to run, and then Finland could match up perfectly, get in the passing lane, follow the runners almost and ahead of the Polish runners, Markkanen with the interception and out in the lane. Beautiful transition basketball by Markkanen, makes no mistake with a two-handed flush.
Well, we had overtime on the first night. The score's a level mark. There's less than 9 seconds to go. It could be overtime again.
Oh, it certainly could. It'd be interesting to see what Coach Taylor's drawing up this time.
We got 8 seconds. Plenty of time. Get to the short corner. Here's your pocket. Pull up jumper. Now look. You shoot over here. You know where you go. Make you shoot over here.
Hey, gentlemen, hey, keep on being aggressive.
Coming back, he's in the border, this may kick a wall.
Yeah. Yes, run the Smith border.
No real surprise there from Coach Taylor's time out. He is trying to get Mateusz Ponitka open for the ball. No real surprise. That's the man they want the ball in the hands of. He said to him there's no rush. 8.9 seconds. They'll look to get the ball into the hands of Ponitka. He'll look to run it down. Poland will make sure they get the last shot.
Slaughter to Ponitka. Here we go then. 8 seconds. What's Mateusz Ponitka got up his sleeve? Here he goes. He left the ball behind initially. He's got to get a shot off here. And we're going to overtime.
We'll have to wait and see. Referee's called a travel. That means there should be time left on the clock. We'll just have to wait and see how much the officials want to put back on the clock. The officials stopped the game before the end of the clock to call the travel. It's just when did he blow his whistle? The travel looked like it was about 0.3, 0.4 seconds left maybe. Could we have an absolutely crazy end to this game?
Well, I think either way it's a crazy end really, but and actually just noting now, AJ Slaughter's come back onto the court.
No, the referees, the officials have said that the travel was after the clock had run out.
Yeah.
We do have overtime.
We do. Finland 66, Poland 66. 2 of the 3 nights we've had so far here in Group A of EuroBasket 2017 have gone to overtime.
What a final period of play we've had here in Helsinki. Both teams now, both coaches working hard with their staff to draw up the necessary plans to come away with the win. And there's the game-changing play, the interception by Markkanen. Gets his long legs out into the long strides. Sensible play by Vacinski, doesn't cause the foul, just lets Markkanen have the dunk.
Averaging 23 points per game coming into tonight. He's managed a mere 17. It's hardly surprising that the most significant player of the game involved here.
Oh, he's got another 5 minutes. He's got another 5 minutes to add to his 17 points. I'm sure he'll keep his average up.
Well, we knew Finland loved the game that went to the wire, and they've got their wish. Mike Taylor's Poland team have shown a lot of spirit and character and fight in this game already. Do they have what it takes to win this game in overtime? We're about to find out.
Just a quick look at the foul trouble. No one on 4 fouls in either team, so they should be fine. Unless the players on 3 fouls do something silly.
Petteri Koponen. Now Markkanen getting past Giello, getting up to the rack, and he throws down the one-handed thunder jam.
Beautiful quick first step by Markkanen, and just pure aggression as he explodes to the ring for the flush.
Fearless. Slaughter out to Giello. Out here Ponika, that crowd has awoken. Giello, shot clock down to 3. It's Ponika, throws up a little floater and gets it back. And it's an almighty scrap on in there.
You feel like momentum has swung firmly in favour of Finland after the end of that game. They feel a lot more confident. Poland struggling to get any open opportunities in their 24 seconds. Ponika forced to take a very unorthodox, difficult underhand shot.
Foul was called on Huff. Ponika to the line. And he's Poland's high scorer, 14 points. They go with his 4 rebounds and 3 assists. Koponen. First minute of overtime is done with. Both teams have added 2. Koponen puts it up, misses out, but they get the referee's call.
Ponika begging the referee to do a video replay, thinks it's come off Koponen last. Looked like it was off Ponika to me. Either way, they've got 4 seconds to make something happen now, Finland.
Markkanen, shot clock down to 1, and he this time can't make it happen. Slaughter. And Kulik draws the foul from Salin.
That's a great pass by Ponika. Such a difficult pass to make with the Finnish defenders closing the door, but he threads it through. And Kulik manages to control it enough to get himself to the free throw line.
Kulik misses the first free throw. He's used to these kind of crowds. He plays for Banford in the Turkish league and in the Basketball Champions League. And he gives Poland a slender lead. Sasu Salin. Up against Kulik, Salin for 3. Just leaves it short now. Slaughter thought about racing ahead. In the end, he just cools things down. Slows it up. And they're going to trust their offensive setup here, Poland. Slaughter. Giello was free. Giello for a long 2. Rims out. Salim with the rebound.
That's the right option for Poland. Great little pick and roll. Giello needs to make that mid-range jumper though. And Finland need to rotate quicker on the defensive end.
Another awesome night at the Helsinki Arena. 1-point game in overtime. Koponen for three. There's the dagger. He makes the shot. Finland into the lead.
As cold as ice. Koponen hits a big three under extreme pressure.
Slorchek, Giello. Into Damian Kulik. And now Giello, he tries his luck from range. And Poland turn it around immediately.
Wow. This is just back and forth. The emotions in this arena are unbelievable at the moment.
I said again, what a game. Koponen fouled from behind by Kulik. And it's anybody's guess who's going to win this, surely, Mark.
Yeah, it is, and I think an awful lot of it's going to get decided from the free-throw line. Both teams in the team foul situation, so both teams going to the line on every foul. And in situations like this, when nerves start playing a big part in the game, the foul count usually starts to increase. So who can keep cool and calm at the line could have a big impact on who walks away with the win.
Well, Finland have the overtime experience to call on from 3 nights ago against France. They just need to replicate it.
Well, they've been shooting 92% from the line so far tonight, so they're going the right way about it.
Nerves, what nerves, says Petteri Koponen.
The man of steel with nerves of steel.
Slorchek into Giello, now Vacinski, back to Slorchek. Poland manoeuvring the ball around well. Can they get a score from this play? It's Kulik, turns and puts it out for Giello. Kulik for three. Salim with an important catch. Finland have the lead and the possession.
With 90 seconds left to play, this game is absolutely on a knife edge right now.
It's Markkanen getting up to the rack, tries to lay it up and in. He can't. Huff might reset. Oh, it's Vacinski who steals. An unsportsmanlike foul call on Huff.
Could not have been a worse decision, and Huff realised it as he started fouling Vacinski. He realised that he should stop, so he pulled away. You can see it here. The pass is intercepted by Vacinski. Huff starts to foul, then pulls his hands away and says, nope, I'm not going to foul him, but at that point it's too late. Referee's called the unsportsmanlike. Vacinski at the line and possession to Poland.
The pendulum swings once more. Mike Taylor communicating a little message in the background whilst Vacinski gets on with the job in hand. He makes both free throws. He overtakes Panitka. He is Poland's high scorer in the game, but nobody's going to be worried about personal tallies in this one. Poland with the lead and possession. Slorchek combines with Panitka. Slorchek, jump shot, too good! Knocks it down.
I'm not sure if that's what Coach Taylor would have called. But anyway, Slaughter is connected in what is a very pressure shot.
He buried the jump shot. It's a 3-point game. We're into the final minute of overtime. Koponen for three to level the scores! He's done it! Petteri Koponen with his 4th perimeter shot success of the night.
And out of only 6 attempts as well. Unreal performance by Koponen. It means an awful lot to Petteri Koponen to come away with the win.
Slorchek to Giello, shot clock down to 6, takes the shot. Kulik with the rebound. Nice work by Damian Kulik.
Finland will get the ball back though, they don't want to foul, they will get the ball back.
Slaughter, shot clock down to 3, he's got to use it quickly, it's another jump shot too. Oh, and he's made it again! AJ Slaughter killing it on the floor. And it's a timeout called by Finland.
Unreal play by Slaughter, back-to-back possessions. He's done the same thing, tried to cross over Koponen, manages to get just a breath of space to get the shot off. Drives inside, quick stop and step back. How many times has he put this in the gym without a defender in front of him, just practicing, so when it comes to these moments, he's ready. Drains the jumper. 12.6 to play, Poland up by 2.
Incredible clutch play from AJ Slaughter. And he celebrated that in style on the Polish bench.
Lauri, Metsku, lue! Jos ne ottaa stopin, niin hae nurkkaan pallon. Then if it goes corner, Eric, you go to set the pick quickly. What we wanna do, when Petteri gets the ball, Lauri here, Eric, you clear. And Metsku, you play ball screen with Lauri here. We made it here. Right about the white pin now. We see white pin now, no switch.
Wide pin! No switch!
They bring it to the goal.
Very difficult to make anything from those timeouts with the noise in this arena. But by the sounds of it, the biggest thing Coach Taylor's saying is don't switch on the pick, stay with your man. Whoever you're guarding, fight through the screen, fight over the screen, stay with that man, keep your defensive assignment.
Passions are running very, very high here. It's EuroBasket 2017, it means the world.
They'll run the clock down before they go for it.
Now Lauri Markkanen up against Slaughter. Markkanen puts up the jump shot, 2, makes it! Levels the scores, 3 seconds left to play.
As much as that is an absolutely huge shot by Markkanen, he's taken it a little bit early. 3.1 seconds left for Poland. Coach Taylor won't be too upset. He's now called a timeout. That will advance the ball into the finish half. 3.1 seconds. Poland can get a good shot off in that time. It's a great play by Markkanen. Nothing takes away from the fact he's hit a huge clutch shot. But has he hit it just a couple of seconds too early? Or are we headed to double overtime?
We could well be, couldn't we? It's certainly better than missing the shot.
Damien, wide pin, Mateus, curl to the rim. Look for the call. If it's not there, yellow.
Stay with your guys, okay? Stay with your guys. Stay with your guys. Slaughter is going left. Remember, Slaughter is going left.
Interesting insight from both timeouts. Very, very interesting insight from both timeouts. Looks like Coach Taylor wants the ball in Panitka's hand. However, I have a feeling what he's going to try and do is draw the foul. He's told Panitka to slash to the basket hard. He's looking to get contact from the Finnish players. He'll happily win this from the line. Whereas Coach Detman has effectively said, stay with your players, don't switch. Play just straight up hard defense. 3.1 to go.
Here we go then, AJ Slaughter to inbound. Here is Adam Vaczynski. Will he get the shot off? Yes, he will, but he doesn't manage to drain it, and we are heading for a second phase of overtime.
I'm not sure if I can cope with the second phase of overtime. Another amazing 5 minutes of basketball here in Helsinki. Vaczynski does exactly the right thing though. Panitka makes the decoy ploy. He swings through first, which brings out Huff, takes him out of the game, but Vaczynski just can't quite hold his composure and make the shot under extreme pressure from Finland.
Everybody's hair's getting just a little bit grayer tonight. At the end of the first phase of overtime, it is Finland 78, Poland 78. Let's try and eavesdrop on the coaches again.
Hey, keep playing. Keep fighting. Keep playing. Defensive stop. Drag. Play in the slot. Play in the slot. Don't play on the sideline. Drag. Damien.
Eric, you come short corner, Saku, and short. Put it on the saman sivuraja. So Lauri, you run the screen, they switch it. You get Slaughter on you. We go in there, we play.
It's interesting to see the two different coaching styles and the two different huddles on the Finnish side. Very technical and tactical, looking at the finer detail. And I think the simple message from Coach Taylor, keep fighting, keep playing. Just trying to inspire his team to give that extra bit of effort. Even though some of them have played some extended minutes tonight, they'll be feeling tired. This is the second in a back-to-back for them. He's asking them to give that bit extra.
Well, they'll be running on adrenaline now, surely. Here we go, a second phase of overtime. Here's AJ Slaughter, puts up another long two, and this one he rims out with. And it was looking a bit low scoring this game, so I think they just decided to go for overtime for that reason. Here is Kopen into Lauri Markkanen. What can the boy wonder do from here? I'll tell you what he can do, he can put it up and in.
Great little head fake, gets both the Polish defenders coming forward and slips between them for the easy layup.
21 points now for Markkanen. Slaughter, Giello now getting up towards the rack, denied. And last touch off Markkanen, so Poland keep the ball, 6 seconds left in which to use it.
The great thing from the neutral's point of view as well is none of these players in serious foul trouble. We get to see this extra 10 minutes of basketball we're going to have total with all the key players on the court.
Giello's had a very good first EuroBasket experience so far. Finds Coolidge with the inbound pass. Now Slaughter driving into the paint, and there's the foul by Salin with 1 second on the clock. Just when they thought they were going to get a shot clock violation. Ooh, interesting move coming now for Poland. Haven't seen this guy for a while, the big Mamba.
Konowski's had a break during overtime one. It's going to be interesting to see how the tired legs of Markkanen and Murphy cope with the weight of Konowski leaning against him in the post.
It could be a very good move. Not ideal for Poland. AJ Slaughter, who's played superbly today. This is both of his free throws. So much at stake here, remember, folks. This could prove to be a straight shootout for Istanbul. We don't know at this stage. It's Kopen out to Eric Murphy for three. Oh, Murphy with a dagger. Oh, it's a two.
Oh, put on the line. Still a big shot by Murphy, though. And that is why Konowski's back into the game. When legs get tired, when players get tired, they lose playing defense with their feet and start using their hands. But Murphy at the other end, the focus and concentration on his face. We said in the first overtime that this could be decided on the free throw line. The first 3 free throws of the second overtime period have been missed by Poland.
That one just about gets to go in the end.
If they'd hit those free throws, we'd have a tied game now. That's how important confidence at the line is.
Yeah, that's right. Poland a little bit behind the 8 ball now. It's Salin into Kopen. They've been here before, mind Poland. Here's Murphy for three. And he hits the iron. Salin went down, no call from the official. Slaughter brings it to the front court, moves it on to Giello. Now out wide with Paczynski into Karnowski on the edge of the lane. What can he do? Karnowski with a hook shot and puts it up and in, and it's a 1 point game again.
I'm going to be interested to see how Coach Detman for Finland changes this, because that could be every play for Poland, just punishing the tired legs of the Finns.
Karnowski making the difference. Markkanen left a little open there, and he makes no mistake with the long two.
Slaughter just abandoning him, and Konowski no chance to get out to the shot in time.
Giello.
They're going to look to go back into the post at Konowski again, I think. No, Giello's going to drive.
To the lane and misses the shot. Salin keeps it in and finds Markkinen with the pass.
Murphy knows that if Konowski gets the ball in the post, he's in trouble, so he is working so hard to keep him out of the post. That's a hat tip to Murphy, a smart heads-up play.
Lauri Markkinen, he's so dangerous. Can Giello keep him away from the basket? Who's going to claim the rebound? The answer, Eric Murphy, shot clock. No, shot clock violation. Didn't get the shot away in time. So Poland will have the possession. Back by 3 of the Finnish commentators next to us are struggling for words and for breath, it seems.
I'm not surprised, they're flying about all over the place. They're fully invested in their team, and no doubt you can appreciate why. The Finnish team tonight and the Polish team have given so much to this game. They'll be grateful of the rest day tomorrow.
They most certainly will, and we'll do it all again on Tuesday and on Wednesday. Slaughter. Will Poland go for a three-point shot here? They will. It's Wyszynski. Oh, with another dagger. Adam Wyszynski.
That's an unbelievable shot. Did that even clip the backboard on the way down? No, it was just the back of the iron.
He's the Polish captain. He's led by example. Here's Koponen at the other end. He misses, followed in by Kotti. He couldn't get it to go, and it's an absolute mess in there. And Finland will have the possession.
Everyone fighting for the ball. Absolutely every possession could be a game-winning possession for both teams.
Koponen inbounds, Salin puts it up and in! Too easy!
Way too easy. Salin just breaking through the screens, coming from the top, straight down the lane for the easy 2 points.
Slaughter. Pushes Giello round.
He's asked for isolation now.
There he goes, Slaughter into the lane, puts it into Karnowski's hands. He's a little bit stuck for options. There's only 2 seconds here, long 2 attempted. And it doesn't drop for Poland.
This possession is huge for Finland now. They're 2 points ahead. If they can score, this turns it into a 2-possession game with what will be around about 30 seconds left on the clock.
It's Markkinen. He's denied. Great defense from Adam Wyszynski.
Again, too early in the shot clock from Markkinen. Should have taken a little bit longer.
Maybe just a little bit of an experience. It's Slaughter for 3 to put Poland in front. I don't think that's the shot Mike Taylor wanted him to take.
They're going to have to foul.
Salin, it's
They're going to have to foul.
Koponen, and there is the foul.
Only a 1 second differential between game clock and shot clock. Poland very slow to identify that. Coach Taylor screaming at them on the sidelines to foul Finland. Koponen can score both at the line.
Yeah, this is massive. Makes the first.
This second one turns it into a 2-possession game with only 17 seconds to go.
Deep breath. Petteri Koponen. Oh, he's missed the second, but Markkinen's got the rebound and is fouled.
Another big play by the young man. He continues to astound everyone in this arena. That was just about desire and passion. He wanted that ball more than anyone else.
How it can change so quickly. Huge cheer. It's a 4-point lead for Finland.
That could be the nail in the coffin of Poland. That's a big ask now for Poland.
2 out of 2. And a timeout. Forward by Mike Taylor of Poland.
That means he'll advance the ball over the half. He'll have to take a very quick shot. He can go for a 2 or a 3 though. He's got to get 2 scores. One of them can be a 2. So they might look to create some kind of screening action for someone slashing to the basket to get an easy, quick score. Because remember, the clock's not going to start till they catch it. So if they catch it close to the basket and go straight up, it might only take a second and a half off the clock. But one thing is, they'll look to foul as well. There, just showing how important going for the boards is. That's what he's asked for. Go after those boards.
Slaughter to inbound. Poland needs something super special. Wyszynski to Karnowski. They're inside. And they've got a trip to the line coming, but that hasn't brought much success of late.
It's not the worst situation for Finland. Kotti sending Karnowski to the line. It's only 63% from the line tonight. And that means even if he scores this second one, they've still got to get the ball twice.
The free throw shooting has cost them. It's Slaughter for 3 to keep the game going. He's done it. Incredible from AJ Slaughter.
Unbelievable. How many rabbits are in the Polish hat? Because they keep pulling them out time after time after time. Great hustle on the offensive rebound. And Slaughter just knocks down the big 3 that keeps Polish dreams alive in this game.
Oh, that's insane. They were wanting 1 from the free throw. They got 3 from the field.
This timeout now, so Finland will get to advance the ball as well. But it literally is how little time can they take off the clock. Poland will foul straight away. Finland will be keen to get the ball into the hands of good free throw shooters. Yeah, Poland will look to foul straight away. What Coach Taylor will have been spending most of that time out doing is setting up the offense. So once they fouled, send Finland to the line, whether they hit 1 or 2, he'll be talking about what offense does he want to run. It's going to be quick. It's going to be in the hands of Slaughter to get the ball up the court as quick as they possibly can, that's for sure.
Salin to inbound. Where's the foul coming from? Yellow on Koponen.
That's a very good quick foul. Koponen tried to escape, but couldn't.
Yeah, Yellow's done his job there.
And he's done his job for tonight. That's his 5th foul.
So Yellow out, and Przemysław Zamoyski comes in. Koponen will hope to make both shots, but he's missed the first.
That's left the door open. If he'd made both, it'd have been a 2-possession game again.
He does make the second, so Poland will need to hit a 3. Off goes Murphy, on comes the experienced Kotti.
6.3 to play. Can Poland save this game?
Are we heading to a 3rd phase of overtime, or are Finland going to win this? It's Damian Kulik. He's not got long. He's thrown it out of play. And that'll be the game with 0.4 left on the clock and a finished possession. So Finland will go 2-1.
And they will. It's a sad way to finish the game on a mistake, but it's great defense by Finland denying the possession to anyone but Kulik. Kulik looks disappointed, but he shouldn't be. What a game we've had tonight. Both teams absolutely entertaining us throughout.
Another memorable night at EuroBasket 2017 in Helsinki. It's throwing up thriller after thriller. Another one that needed overtime. This time 2 phases, but Finland seem to have the knack for overtime wins. Both of their wins have come in this fashion. Finland 90, Poland 87. Another incredible night at the Helsinki Arena, Mark.
Yeah, absolutely phenomenal. We say it every day and we're never disappointed. These statistics just truly show how close the game was. They're equal on assists, they're equal on steals, they're very close on the rebounding stat line. What a close game in every facet of the game.
Yeah, it was. You needed 2 phases of overtime to separate them. It's a bit of a cliche, but it really is true that neither team deserved to lose this one.
Markkanen picking up 27 points, just 1 rebound short of a double-double. Laczynski leading things for Poland.
Poland falling just short. It could be costly. Finland take a big stride towards Istanbul with this win. That is 2 wins. It is the 1 defeat. They've got 2 games remaining, and they'll face Greece tomorrow. Or rather the day after, beg your pardon, and then Iceland on the last night, a Nordic derby. Win one of those and they are all but guaranteed a place in the last 16. For Poland, well, it is back to the drawing board. They need to find at least 1 more win from their last 2 games against France or Greece. And that's not going to be easy, but Mike Taylor will motivate them.
Oh, absolutely. If that's one thing Mike Taylor will do. And what he'll take to his players from this game is it won't be all about the disappointment of the loss. He'll talk about the positives, and there are an awful lot of positives. Poland fought back into this game. I lost count how many times. They didn't give up at any point. And as we said in one of the first games for Poland, their strength is their team spirit. Their strength is how they stick together as a team, how they work together as a team. And this will only solidify this further. Poland are not to be taken lightly in their next 2 games.
No, that's absolutely right. Incredible character shown on the night. There's so many positives from them to take out of today. It was a great team performance as well. And they just came short in the end. Finland get the win and go 2-1. They join France in 2nd place. And that will conclude the night's action here from Helsinki Arena, where there are a lot of happy Suusajengi supporters. It's finished full-time. Finland 90, Poland 87 after 2 phases of overtime.
That was unreal, yeah. I'm glad we ain't doing tomorrow. I was praying that we get over tomorrow. That was a great game. That's respect to both teams.
That's intensely tactical.